Dugan, Sunflower, and Vinny. So
Vinny.
we got some ladies missing, but on the panel, we have Meg and her guest Lou. We have Michelle G. We have Lacey, Maka, Manders, and Carol. We've got a couple surprises. We got Melissa still on the way, but we've got a newbie that we're going to be breaking in tonight, other than just Michelle. She ain't the only fresh blood in Manders. We're going to have, I think we're going to have 3 newbies. Cherry popping all around tonight.
Exciting.
Hey, Michael. Hey, Six. How you doing?
My pretty.
You're pretty. So tonight we're going to do a little something different. Have everybody, instead of me or Lacey being the ones that ask all the questions, and there's Melissa. Well, hello, Melissa.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey. I'm having to use my computer mic because my good mic ain't working tonight.
Looks like it's been, you could ride that thing.
Yeah.
You're into that thing.
Hey, I used to get accused that my microphone looked like a penis. And I would sit there and be talking into it. And if I grabbed it did. Yeah. So I would grab it because the guys kept teasing me about it. So I would sit there and be like, what are you? And I would just sit there going like this to the microphone.
They were just jealous.
They were.
Oh my God. I got to tell you a funny story. Yesterday at Thanksgiving, we pack up Thanksgiving and we take it to my mother-in-law in the nursing home.
Why are
She's
you
got
so low?
really bad dementia.
Yeah.
So there's like this.
Carol.
Carol, you got to raise
You're
your
really
volume.
low.
We can't hear you.
Oh,
Hey, Purple.
can you hear now?
I think, is your mic on? I think make sure it's not your computer mic. Go to your settings on your screen, not on your mic.
Yeah.
Because sometimes mine will switch to my computer instead.
Yeah. Hold on. It would be in the
Under audio.
on the on StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Audio.
It's a little cogwheel.
It says mute, stop cam, and settings. Hey, Ma Brett. Hunter, how you doing?
It says USB microphone.
Click off of it and then come back on. Sometimes it just like trips, like a fuse.
Or before you do that, because that's the mic that I gave her. So look, there's a knob on it. Make sure it's turned up. You didn't accidentally turn it down.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
can you hear me now?
It's getting better. Did it go all the
Keep
way up?
turning.
It's all the way up.
Oh.
I don't even know. You know, I last time.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Weird.
I wonder why. A mic volume. Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Way better.
Okay. All right.
There
the
you
mic
are.
volume on the computer was turned all like down, lower.
Okay.
There we go.
So,
So tell us your story
Okay.
before we get started.
So there was like this little fountain like looking thing that had like a spout, that came off of it, which could resemble such a thing. And my mother-in-law, who is 81 years old with dementia, sits there, looks at my sister-in-law and goes, grab it. I was like, Mom. And she was like one of the most conservative ladies you would have ever met in your life. And the fact that she was like, grab it. I was like, oh.
Hey,
my
Pipples.
that
It
is
was
been a
like the
while.
highlight
Oh.
of my day.
There goes Melissa. Hey, Teardrops.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Michelle has something for tattoo now that he's here, ladies, before we get started.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. She's got you something for a little later in the show when she gets warmed up. You know, when we're breaking a cherry, we got to like warm it up, grease up the wheels, get it nice and, a little wet.
I was hoping he wasn't going to show up.
You knew he was going to show up. Well, it's nice to see you, Pipples. It's been a while. All right. So if you don't have 3 questions, just listen to everybody else listen questions, and I bet if it doesn't spark a question for you to come up with, and there is no question that's off the table, and you cannot hide or duck from a question either. So that's on
what
you,
got me in
Michelle.
trouble with Tim in the first place.
Well, nobody knew you were going to have a 12-some. We're all talking about 3-sums, and you're talking about eating flesh from 12-sums. How are we supposed to?
Oh dear.
Oh, Tattoo's like, I got questions. You guys have to just listen in the chat. All right. So it's a round robin. So we'll all do one question at a time. So I'm going to get the first question to get us rolling. All right. Let's see. Ooh, that is not my phone. Okay. 2 ounces cream cheese. Nope. All right.
Well, I mean,
So,
that.
Meg, I'm starting with you.
Why you gotta start with me?
Because you're right up at the top level first. So you and your
Damn it.
guest, Lou, are first. What
Oh,
is your favorite part to nibble on your partner during sex?
His ear.
Oh. Was that
He likes
Lou?
it too.
Who said the ear?
I did, Meg.
Oh, okay. Lou, what's yours?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. He was at first. So, I don't know yet. Let me think about that.
All right.
It's been so long, I guess. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Michelle.
I know.
Probably his lower lip.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lacey.
I'm gonna say the neck.
Okay.
Like, do you know, right under the ear there?
Yeah. Maka.
I'd have to say the trap muscle.
Okay, I'm forgetting that muscle for a minute.
It's the one like between
here?
your shoulders.
Got it. That's what I thought. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Yep. Okay. Manders.
I think mine would be neck also though. So like or the lower earlobe type of thing.
Okay. Carol.
Mine's shoulder for sure because I'm a shoulder back girl. So I love that portion of a man so much, especially like I love that.
Okay. Melissa.
Mine's also the neck.
Nobody wants to nibble on the penis.
Spot.
Come on.
No.
All right. I have to agree. The shoulder, because you grab on. I like to grab onto his biceps and pull him in, wrap him around, and yes, that shoulder. Yes. There's something about just nibbling on that shoulder, and watch. Yeah, it's definitely a shoulder. So, all right, Meg, your question. You're up.
Because my volume is still low. The chat did.
It is a little bit still low.
We're trying to fix the
it more
sound
towards
here.
his mouth, you know?
Well, you guys are nice and loud.
How's that?
No, that's worse.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
too low.
moving down, Carol.
I wonder what the problem is.
Hey, Honey Badger.
Well, I'm so glad it's not me.
Honey Badger, I'm just going to put the invite right here in the chat. You just click on this, okay? And it'll bring you up. You don't have to download IG. Just go ahead and click this link real quick. And let me see if I can fix your mic through mine. StreamYard. Let's see. Guest.
You're so full of shit, Zach. You do not read your Bible.
Let's see. I don't know where I would do that. Audio.
I have no idea.
How does that sound? Any better?
Not really.
It sounds kind of muffled.
Maybe I should go out and come back in. I wonder if something just
maybe,
connected
yeah.
funky.
Okay.
Let me try that.
Hey, Susan.
That's you know that's always my answer to everything. Unplug it, plug it back in.
No, you just like the backing out and backing back in. That's what you like. I know that's Maka's favorite.
Yep.
I mean, gotta stick
Ain't
with what
gonna
you're
argue.
good at.
Maka, did you just wake up or something?
I've not been feeling very good today. I don't know if it was just the stress of yesterday or what, but I'm just kind of blah today. So I'm trying to get myself going.
Okay. So I'll be a
So
little,
excuse me for a little while.
no, I'll be a little bit gentle on you then. It's good to see you, Susan.
That's what she said.
We have 2 of those buttons in our house. There's one in the kitchen and one in the bedroom. So anytime there's a joke, so that's what she said.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Jay.
That's like my favorite thing to say.
All right. So while Meg is trying to figure out the sounds for questions, or Meg, are you ready?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
We've been hearing you. You guys are perfect.
Well, we're trying to hook it up to the Bluetooth speaker so she can hear better.
Okay. Honey Badger, did you see the link? I'm going to post it right underneath your name. Click that link where it says StreamYard under my name. You can hear her tattoo. But okay, while she's fixing hers, Michelle, you got a question?
I do.
Okay.
I was wondering who's like did anything with like bondage, and if so, like how far have you went with it?
Ooh, okay. Lacey,
With me,
you're up.
it's been the handcuffs.
I mean, so that's like being tied up.
Yeah. Anything like, yeah, any kind of form of tying up.
No, I've never been tied up. Not
Handcuffs,
or
nothing? Okay. All right, Maka.
Everybody probably knows the answer. Yes.
I think because we just did this Wednesday, didn't we?
I don't think we asked
No,
that.
it wasn't. Yeah, that's right.
No. But,
Okay.
yeah. I've been cuffed and tied.
Okay. Manders.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Melissa.
Yes,
Okay.
my husband.
Yep. For me, the answer is yes. I've had the soft handcuffs, and then Tim, after combat, they learn how to tie prisoners up and stuff. He knows how to make these ropes like that come underneath the bed and up that tighten as you struggle, but never get too tight. So, yeah. Meg?
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
You've been tied up or in bondage at all? Handcuffed, tied up at all?
Have I ever been?
Yep.
Yeah.
How so? What kind?
I'm kind of embarrassed to say this in front of my sister-in-law. Yes, your brother did. Oh, okay. Well,
Oh yeah, it just got way more awkward.
Yes,
Very.
Em, exactly. Rope work is an art form.
My brother did what?
Well, all right, Lou. Have you ever been into bondage or been tied up or handcuffed?
Does it run in the family?
Yeah. It probably does.
Oh, she said it probably does. I'll take that as a yes. She has
There we
been
go.
tied up.
Christmas about to be interesting.
They have to look at each other while they look at her brother and look at her brother-in-law at dinner. So,
like, we got more in common.
good to see you. And all right, Michelle, where have you been and what have it been done to you?
Here's what's funny is my husband was asleep until I said something about that question, and that woke him up.
He's like,
wait,
hey,
what are we talking about?
He said, are we playing?
Yeah. No, I've just been tied up.
Okay, you've been tied up with rope or stuff like that?
Cuffed and yeah.
Oh, there she is. Well, hello, Honey Badger. You can turn your camera off if you don't want it on.
Oh, she said, look how good her hair looks. She needs to leave it on. Show it
I
to
know
her.
she look. She looking hot when she come up here. Hey, Ghost.
If I look like that, I would have my camera on all the time and very little clothing.
Every
Hey, honey
day here
bunny.
is gorgeous. Ain't no reason to be ashamed of what you look like. God made us in His image, and that's what counts. So, all right. So,
Does that mean God had
Lacey,
multiple personalities?
welcome, Honey Badger. Can you hear us all?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Alrighty.
So, Honey Badger, have you ever been tied up for sex?
Yes.
Was it been rope or handcuffs?
Handcuffs.
Okay, there we go. All right, Lacey, you're up for a question. Hey, Corliss.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna make this one kind of like fun, in the same realm but fun. So, if you had a freebie with any superhero, who would it be and why?
Oh,
Mine is Thor, because all the muscles.
Maka?
And if he's that big and everything else is probably real.
I don't know. They say, they worry about their body. They forget the shrinkage down below.
Well, he's Australian, so it's fine. He's a god, like a demigod or whatever, So I mean, obviously.
Well, hello, Tony Stewart. Welcome. All right, Maka.
No, I was trying to think. I know this is probably going to sound a little corny, but I think it would be Deadpool.
Okay.
Ooh. Ryan Reynolds, come on, you cannot go wrong with Ryan Reynolds.
No, you can't. He's athletic. He's got a smart ass mouth, and yep. Okay. Manders.
That was my answer. I was gonna say Deadpool because Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
Absolutely the same. I was too.
Okay. Well, that's all right. All right, Carol. If you could have sex with a superhero, which would it be?
Any superhero.
She's not into superheroes.
Yeah, but who would you smash? You don't have to like them. You just have to want to have sex with them.
You want to play peekaboo with the weed?
Can you guys hear me though? That's my question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it better?
It's better.
All right. So if I had to, can they not still be alive?
Yeah, absolutely. It can be anybody.
You want to have sex with a dead superhero? I mean, Carol. I mean, that's on you. I'm no judgments up here.
Well, it would be
hey, Golden.
Because it would be Heath. Superhero.
Heath. Fuck. It could be a villain. It could be a villain.
I would say Val Kilmer.
She was gonna say Heath Ledger though.
Yeah, so you're into the Joker.
He was hot too.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That is so telling.
Yeah. Honey Badger?
Although.
Hey, Sean.
I was going to say it's probably Suicide Squad, the Joker.
Oh, okay.
Can't think what his name is. Right?
This is going to sound weird, but you know who I would? Venom.
Ooh, Venom, yeah. It's a bad boy thing.
It is. It is. And
whatever that actor's name is, he's sick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He plays in an army movie too. I can't remember his name now, but Michelle, who would your superhero be that you would have sex with? Hey, HBO.
I don't really know, like, a lot of the actors that play these superheroes.
Just do the character.
Yeah, just the character in general.
Tom Hardy, that's who it is.
Oh, Tom Hardy, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
You wouldn't do Captain America or
Superman?
The Hulk.
Spider. The Hulk. Oh,
yeah. He's definitely packing heat.
She wants to be smacked.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything hit Hulk smash.
Yeah. Wow. Well.
Ouch.
That's a big boy. She'll have to be up on top.
I like it rough. What can I say?
That's true. You do, Michelle. We just got somebody else. So hold on. Meg is back. Hey, Meg.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Meg, what superhero would you have sex with?
I don't know.
You have to know. You don't get away with I don't know.
I gotta think. I'm strong, Lori. I'm sorry.
I knew we'd get along.
HBR says, I'm bringing Twister and baby oil. With who?
Oh,
The
no.
Hulk?
No
You want to be with the Hulk?
No.
Diddler.
Honey Badger, you're still up here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I wanted to make sure you knew you how to work the chat, so that's good.
I'm learning.
But you did it. You got it. All
I'm
right.
sorry, y'all. I'm stone stupid.
Out of all the superheroes, is there a sexy one? Captain America, Hawkeye,
Batman, Superman,
Batman, Robin. I mean, sometimes
Deadpool.
little boys, tiny men have big dicks.
Deadpool.
Skinny guys.
Spider-Man,
Deadpool.
Spider-Man, Ant-Man.
Ooh, because he can shrink and grow. He's a grower, not
He's
a
a grower,
shower.
not a shower.
That's right.
Also, Paul Rudd is pretty hot. So.
MMC said he
Paul Rudd
wants
is
to be with Diddy's baby oil. Ew.
Oh,
That's
Get those
nasty.
white fingernails, just like he likes.
What were you saying, Maka?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, okay.
Did my mic do something? I'm trying my
No.
mic. I think it almost came unplugged, so I was trying to make sure.
Wait a minute. Menace is in here. He's not showing. Why is he not showing up? Did anybody see Menace sneak in?
Do you have it on live chat?
Yeah. HBR is really going to Gene's house with that on his packet. Oh, Menace. You made me say something out loud. All right, Meg, anybody, or Lou, if you're there, what superhero would you have sex with?
What superhero would you sex with?
there's also Doctor Strange.
Now?
Benedict Cumberbatch is.
What's that? What superhero would you have sex with? Superman.
Oh.
Everything about him is super.
Yeah.
Right.
But which Superman? Which one that played him?
He's the Man of Steel.
Oh, Lacey, they're saying, did you get a new camera? Because you looking fine tonight.
Nope.
Hey, Deerfield.
No new cameras.
Don't
she though?
Hey, Paula.
So look,
I told him it's because
Sunflower says Aquaman because he can mind control her into being wet. Like, and he does like the smell of fish. He could take all he wish, right? Sunflower.
Oh. Henry Cavill is pretty hot.
Ghost said he would want to be with Voldemort from Harry Potter.
What?
I mean,
he does have two heads.
That's true. He does.
He can grow a second head. We know that.
I'm pretty sure Zach said Old Yeller in the chat earlier.
So did see that.
Old Yeller. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Paula.
I don't think I'd have sex with Teen Wolf.
Too hairy.
Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael.
But he does have the Parkinson's now, so it's like a vibrator.
But I did like the
Oh my. Built in. She'd be like, "Can I borrow your hand for a second, please? Thank you."
Hey, Midnight Toker, how you doing? All right, so now it is Maka's turn.
Well, bad art is risque, so to speak, but
That's okay.
Shocker.
You know it'll get turned.
I know. Okay. Would you rather take a nap inside a giant warm burrito or between two giant slices of warm French toast?
Okay, wait a minute. Repeat that question. Hey, Carissa.
Would you rather take a nap inside a giant warm burrito or between two giant slices of warm French bread?
Okay. What is your answer, Maka?
Everybody else got to go first.
All right. Manders, you're up.
I guess just because I hate my feet being covered, it would be the bread, the slices of bread.
Okay.
Yeah, no food.
Melissa?
See, I was gonna say the burrito because it would be awfully sticky with all that syrup on top.
Well, hello, Justice. All right. Honey Badger.
Come back to me. Let's
Come back to, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Carol?
I would probably say the burrito.
Okay.
She likes to be burritoed up.
No, she just likes to be in those group settings, surrounded all the way around. She
If it
knows
was
it.
a burrito, maybe.
Yeah. Well, hello, ladies of iTalk. How you doing, ladies?
That's true.
All right. Meg.
Okay. I'd have to say French bread.
Okay. Lou?
Same thing here. French bread. The two slices of warm French bread.
All right. Hey, ladies of iTalk. How you doing? Thanks for coming by. All right. For me, I have to be in the burrito because I'm all nice and warm, and then I can have me a little side snack on the side. I can eat myself, eat the way too. Like,
Yourself.
Shit, I could eat myself.
no, not myself. I'll be eating the burrito that's wrapped around me. Yum, yum. Michelle.
It's got to be the French toast.
Okay.
Just because it's sweet.
Okay.
I agree.
Honey
Sweetness.
Badger, you're gonna do the French toast?
Yeah, that sweetness.
Okay. All right. Maka.
I'd have to say burrito because I like to be like in it. I guess you could say. I don't know. Snuggled.
You want him around you in it. So you're gonna be like, okay. I got you. That's what I was trying to say, but it just didn't. Yeah. All right, Manders. Anything come to mind yet for you?
Oh, yeah, okay. So, what is your favorite way to be flirted with, like, throughout the day?
Throughout the day?
Like, not like you're just living your day throughout the day,
Uh-huh.
but you're, like, flirting with each other. So, like, you and your
Okay.
partner.
All
Your
right.
favorite
Melissa?
ways.
Oh, Lord, that's. It's been so long. I don't know. Like, I guess the way we pick at each other is kind of flirting in itself. Like, it's just the way we do things. I don't know. I've been with him for 23 years and married 21. We don't really flirt a whole lot anymore, so I don't know.
Okay.
I guess.
Honey Badger?
I guess play fighting, like a little bit of wrestling throughout the day.
You like that tickle me
Torture.
Elmo kind of play. Yeah.
A little
All
bit
right. Carol?
My husband's never been the flirty type. Our flirtation as we like to pick or we'll say inappropriate gestures to one another a lot. Because I remember my son one day said something like, "Oh my God, you two," and my husband quickly said, "That's our foreplay." So and that
Yep.
So
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Meg and Lou?
I didn't quite understand the question because I'm telling you, I'm stoned and we're sipping on
What's your
apple
favorite?
brown.
What's your favorite flirting with throughout the day with your husband?
Tell him he's an asshole.
Lou, do you flirt with your husband?
No. Hell no.
Okay. All right.
No,
For
no.
me, mine's twofold.
Um,
When he goes by and slaps me on the ass throughout the day, I'll act like I get pissed off because sometimes he goes a little too rough. But I also like when we go to the store, like or a restaurant or Walmart's, we'll be like bickering as we get up to the cash register, and they're looking at us funny. I've had one guy asked if I needed help. I said, "Oh no, I want him to go harder. That way, he's really hard when we get home." And the guy turned red and just walked away. So
That's
I
hilarious.
actually relate with that one though, because I didn't think of that one as flirting though. But like, we do that in the grocery store.
okay. And see, we're 27 years. So I think it's for us that have all been over 20 that we like that bickering out in public where people are like, what are these guys doing? It's like, oh, you don't even know.
We've been married for 32 years, so yes.
Yes. Did that little fight, pretend, sometimes even if it's real and turn it real and be like, oh, I'm taking you to the pig farm. Yeah, I know where you're going. Michelle.
Well, my husband, anytime I walk by him or he walks by me, he'll grab my boobs and be like, "Hey, girls." So, I mean, I don't know if that's how I like to be, but that's what he does.
I got you. I
Oh
got you.
my
Does he ever pinch him? Like come up and just pinch you out of the blue?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That
I hate that. I hate being
pinch my
pinched.
butt, yeah.
Okay. What
That's
about
all
you,
you need.
Lacey?
Um,
Oh,
well,
Judge, you be
considering
nice.
I've been single for so long, I don't really remember. But I like I'm really basic. Like I like to be complimented. I need to know that I'm amazing all the time. So just pet me, feed me, and honestly, like that's I will give you head for the rest of your life. Like
She said, "Pet me,
not
pet
easy
me. I'll
like
suck
that.
your dick." Yeah,
Tell her she's
Yeah,
pretty. And
yeah.
she's
just
good to
pet
go.
me. Tell
You're
me I'm
so
pretty.
pretty.
Feed me.
Now suck my dick,
That's
bitch.
it.
That's.
That's all I need.
Hey, mean
Like
memo, how you doing?
it
Deerfield's
just
like,
Laura, you
boing.
sounded just like my husband just now. Suck my dick, bitch. That is exactly some
yeah.
shit my husband would say to me.
I liked
Mikey.
him when he says that. We're just he's being romantic or whatever, and I like when he talks dirty sometimes. Sometimes you want the dirty talk, certain times, and it just turns around. It's like he'll be looking at you, and he's like, and I'll be like, "What? Say it." And he doesn't. Sometimes he doesn't like to talk like that to me because he's like, "That's you're my wife. I love you. I'm not going to talk like that." I said, "You better." All right, bitch, come here and suck my dick. Okay.
You know.
All right. Maka, yours.
Um, I would have to say I've actually got two. It would have to be one when he's at work and he sends me little like flirty stuff during the day, like texting me, checking in on me, kind of sweet things.
Yeah.
And then the other one, I would have to say when we play fight.
Okay. Ooh. Hey, Deacon, how you doing? Okay, I see that. All
If
right.
I remember correctly, Deerfield's what, like young? Lacey would
Yes, like
chew him up and
24,
swallow him. I'm just saying.
24. Oh my god, I could be that
24 or
kid's mom.
25. But he has kids, I think. So yeah, he's been around the block a little bit.
Oh, even worse.
He's
That means I
looking
could be a
for
grandma.
he wants a good woman who's going to like break his hips. He wants to see, he's never been ridden like a cowboy needs to be ridden.
She would break him and chew him up and swallow him. I'm just saying.
Probably.
Well, Judge has been single. Oh, you don't? Okay, I'm sorry. He doesn't have kids. I was trying to give him a little street cred with kids. So no
That's
kids,
funny.
no entanglements, Lacey. Just good, nice sex.
You can train them that way.
Yeah.
He's good for training.
I can't date anybody who I could have mothered or birthed.
That's just true too.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, draw the
okay,
line.
that brings me to a questions, but when it's my turn about that. But go ahead, Melissa.
Oh.
Oh crap. I've been sitting here trying to think of something and I don't know. Like,
You want me to come back to you?
please.
All right. Honey Badger, you got a question?
Would you ever, or has anybody ever participated in a furry event?
A what?
A furry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Furry. Okay. Have you?
No.
Okay. Carol? I know. I already have a feeling. I know what Carol's going to say. Hell yeah. I got like 6
Not knowing what that person looks like. Just going in.
We all thought it
No,
was
ma'am.
going to be.
No,
We thought that
no,
was going to be
ma'am.
Carol.
No,
All right,
ma'am.
no for her.
Nope.
Meg?
What's a furry? Yeah, what's a furry?
It's people who dress up in those animal costumes and have sex while they're wearing
Oh
them.
my hell no! No, I haven't either.
Okay, so we know Lou has. All right, the only
Wow.
kind of furry I like, is between, on my husband's chest
Furry
or between
handcuffs.
his legs.
Oh.
That's the only furry I like is between his legs and his belly, his chest hair. Other than that, no, I don't want no costumes.
Not
Michelle.
knowing what's under there would be crazy.
Yeah, heck to the no. No.
Okay. Lacey, she's thinking about it.
Definitely, No, I was reading the chat.
Oh,
No, definitely have never would be. No, I couldn't. I just could. That's like I like a alpha male, not a
lot of
dude who's
sissy.
an
Yeah.
alpha werewolf.
Look at the chat. They all believe it would be Carol who would be into
Yeah.
furries.
Listen, guys, I've done some weird shit, but that ain't it.
But that ain't it.
You know, I just have this imagination of her husband dressed up like a cat. Meow.
Oh, God.
That's what the chat's all say.
I
We
feel
know
like
Carol.
I feel attacked.
They said Carol wants her man in a
Oh my
Barney
God.
outfit. Ain't nothing better than a big old purple
You
head.
love me.
You love me. Barney.
Maka.
Let's all have a big orgy. Oh, sorry.
Participate
The
in that.
X-rated version.
Maka, have you been into furries?
No, no, no.
Okay. I was going to say, if she ended up being the one that said yes, I would choke to death right now.
No.
Manders, furry?
No.
Okay.
Everybody's like, negative.
Well, Tattoo says, does anybody have a guy with hairy toes? That's furry.
No, that's not knowing what's under that costume.
We did have a guy in our community we ran off because every time a woman come over, he was begging to get into a horse's costume and let them be the front end.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And he was in love with his cousin. All he
He
talked
was
about
in
was
love
he
with
only
every
loves
woman
one
that said
woman.
hate to him.
Yep.
Sounds great.
It was weird. Rock On says, nope, not into furries. It's still, everybody just thinks it was Carol, that she's lying, that, oh, and pussy doesn't count, Menace says. All right.
I promise.
So,
I promise.
all right. Honeybed, you had the furry costume. Do you have yours yet, Melissa?
I did, and
Or
I
me-
lost it. It was, what was it? Oh yeah. So, has any of y'all ever wore like? Because Honey Badger's her question made me think of this. You wore anything like a sexy outfit or something, or like a Catholic schoolgirl outfit or something sexual?
Hey,
for
shit, that was my question. Mine.
All right. So, Honey Badger, have you ever dressed up like a schoolgirl or a barmaid or anything like that?
Yeah, the other night my husband was going on about cops. I can't remember how something wasn't right, so I came out in a cop uniform and asked him how he felt now. It was a surprise. He wasn't expecting that.
Was it a good night, though?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Look
All
on
right,
his
Carol.
face.
Lacey in a
I'm
nun
trying to think of,
outfit.
really actually costumes like that. Like, I don't think I ever have. I would, but I don't think I've ever actually have done it. But I'm a big girl, so those kind of things don't really fit me. You know what I mean? Like all kinds of things. I would just have like a little piece here and like so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right. Meg and Lou?
I'll say yeah, probably so. I have.
Okay.
Wifey, it's real easy.
All right. I have, yes. So, Michelle?
I have as well.
Okay.
I do have the schoolgirl uniform, and I do have like see-through lingerie.
All righty. Okay.
Same. Yeah.
Lacey, you said same?
No, well, I've worn like some like lingerie type stuff, like negligees, but never like a costume. But
Okay.
I've worn like sexy lingerie.
Yeah, that's the same. I've done that, but
Put your t-shirt
yeah,
out
not-
and your boobs out and walk around like that and just with your chest sticking out.
See, when Tim was a drill sergeant, he would use his drill sergeant hat with his belt and his tanker boots, and that was it. And he'd stand on the thing and be like, yeah. and he'd yell at me, "Attention!" like a private while he was standing at full. So in reverse, I would take his drill sergeant hat and I would just wear his belt with high heels, and I would just be like, and I'd watch him go to attention. So, Maka, you ever dress up?
Hmm.
Of course she has.
Uh, uh, yeah. Um, dressed up like a librarian and
Sorry.
um,
Tattoo.
I know I'm
and
reading his
then a
comments.
maid.
So you do dress up. You still dress up? Well, that's another question. We'll go there another round. Okay, Manders.
Same as like how Lace and Carol, but not like actual costumes. But also the other things are just too much of a hassle, anyways. Like the complicated lingeries and crap, like not my
Let me
thing.
see. Melissa?
Yes, actually, I have quite a few of the Catholic schoolgirl, or I used to, whenever my body was in better shape. My husband's got like this kink about it. And then I've done the lingerie, but he's not into lingerie. He says it's going to end up on the floor anyway. There's no point in it.
That's what mine says. It's a waste of money and it always gets torn. You buy it no matter what you get, it only they get excited and they can't get a tie or a clip undone and it just they'll
And
just sit there like
I've done the librarian one too, and she said, I was like, oh shit, we got that in common.
you
Look.
well, you two had the same
Tear it off of
question,
me.
you and Michelle too. All right, all right. All right, so Tattoo likes to see a woman in a oven mitts and a feather duster. Hey, Catherine. The sexiest thing a woman can say to me is, "I can't stay. I have to go." All right, Deerfield, you have a great time hunting tomorrow.
Good luck.
Pew pew.
Okay, Carol, question?
Um.
Come on, Carol.
I'm trying to think of something like we've never actually talked about before, and that's a little hard. Um.
That's what she said.
Not me, because I would rather wait till it is hard. I don't want to say a little hard.
Oh, see, not never mind. Well, hold up. We're just gonna be quiet for a second. A question. Oh, okay. In the middle of the night, you wake up and you decide that you want a little. How are you gonna wake him up?
Okay, Meg
Oh, I already know that one.
and Lou.
I let him sleep. I don't mess with him.
Lou?
Y'all have to understand this is kind of hard for me. My sister-in-law is sitting right in front of me.
Yeah, that probably is. And how would I do? Oh, let's see. I'd slowly wake them up. How about that?
Okay. For
Easy,
me,
quiet.
I don't have to do anything but like just start touching down there.
Yeah, that's right.
My mouth or my hand around it, and all of a sudden he'll wake up. It'll be like he'll stretch and be like, "What are you doing?" I don't know. What am I doing? You know. Wait a minute. Did you just have my dick in your mouth? No. So that's how I wake him up. It's usually either a hand job or a blow job, if I want to and I roll over. Because that's the only way it's going to wake him up because he's a dead sleeper. Michelle.
Same here. Same here. The blowjob.
Okay. Lacey.
I mean, the blowjob. I mean, is there really a better way?
Yeah, they don't wake up any other way. You could be like, babe, I want to get some. And they'll be snoring, and all of a sudden you just grab it and it just starts growing in your hand. And
and if they've been sleeping, they probably got bad
I
breath,
want
so you don't
top.
want to just like go off and kiss them, right? You might as well just initiate it.
Yep. Maka.
I usually roll him on his back and straddle.
And he just
And-
instantly gets hard in his
and just-
sleep?
Yeah, and
He rolls
just
over. Good.
yep.
Okay. Manders?
I'm a mix between Meg's answer and y'all's because of the current situation. He would be an asshole if I woke him up. But in like general, the way you three, that's how I would.
Okay, okay. Melissa?
My husband says he knows exactly when I'm in the mood because I like do this thing with my butt where like I like poke it out at him and like sit there rub it up against him and then he's like, oh okay.
When he's asleep, though, how do you wake him up?
That's how I wake him up.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
It wakes him up. He's like,
Millie
"Would you
Webb
just
says
let
he's
me-"
got a stinky beer wiener.
Sounds like a personal
I'm
problem to
sorry.
me.
Might need to see the doctor about that.
Judge says if you want to wake him up, just say somebody's stealing his truck.
Yeah.
Purple says if her man's asleep, you just wait till he's awake because you ain't getting him up. Honey Badger, how you get your man up?
Lately, it's been cold, so some cold hands.
You just put your coat hands on his
Yeah, down there. He's awake.
Okay. Catherine says it's 10 a.m. and this is the first live I wake up to. All right, Carol.
Mac is leaving.
Mine usually so it depends on if he's okay. If he's a drunk sleep, right? Then it's usually gonna take like he'll get hard, like just fucking with him, but then you have to climb on top. But if he's just a regular sleep, it's just a quick like you could just bloat like just start sucking and he'll be like, oh well, hello, you know. So it depends on the sleep. So
All right. Meg, did we
Hold
already
on
ask
just a
you?
second. Hold on just a second. Deerfield, I've already made it clear that the holy water is going to burn me, so don't grab it.
Well, Millie, I'm glad you have a handsome man. We all think so. No, he would wake up, Lori, but I just don't go for sex if he's sleeping. Okay. 31 degrees Celsius, but the heat is nothing in comparison to this topic. Welcome to the ladies show, episode 3. All right, so Meg, how do you wake your man up?
I already said I'll leave him alone.
Oh, that's right. You already did that. Okay. So it's your turn for a question, Meg.
I couldn't hear you, hon.
Question?
Oh, goodness.
How do you make a man in a dirty spot?
It's getting hot in here. Do you need a few minutes, Meg?
She just, what was it that you said? It's a question from both of us. But
Okay.
please don't say it.
How do you make a man in a dirty talk? I told her that would be a good question for her.
Yeah, how do you know your man's into dirty talk?
How do you know your man's what?
Into dirty talk.
Oh, okay. Meg, how do you know your man's into dirty talk?
Because he done told me once.
We answer at the end, right?
Yeah, we answer at the end.
Oh, okay, okay. I guess I have to go first because I'm at the
Yes,
top.
you do.
Because if I just know he doesn't like
Okay.
it depends what kind of dirty talk are you talking about. Like when you're telling him, yeah, fuck me, you know I'm just a dirty slut. You know you want to slap me. Something like that? Or talking dirty to him.
How do you know your man's in the dirty talk?
Either or, you know, if
You might not be.
he might, well, you know, yeah, she's right. He might like the dirty talk, but then again, he might not.
Might not.
Tim don't like me to talk dirty to him.
I guess he wouldn't be your man, would he, if he did?
Yeah.
Right?
But it's weird. Tim is more like he doesn't, he feels that there's no way he's going to disrespect me by talking nasty to me. But I'll sometimes be like, yeah, you know, and I'll make him say stuff. He's a little awkward about that.
With the dirty talk and public shit going on.
Yeah.
Those men right there are the reason why I went.
All right. Yeah, Tim's not into the dirty talk at all, so it wouldn't do anything for him, but I enjoy when he does it once in a while for me. Michelle?
Honestly, that's how he is too. I think he finds it disrespectful. He's not really into it.
Okay. But do you like when he does it to you though? If he will he
Yes.
do it if you ask him to?
Oh yeah.
Yep. So, Lacey?
The dirty talk.
Yeah.
Like, how do I know if he likes it?
Yeah.
Or I mean,
How do
if I
you
was
know?
dating someone.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose I would just ask. Or how would
Okay.
I know? I guess I would ask. I would just ask if they were into that. But I can't do it with a straight face. I'm not good at it.
Okay. Menace says he's
And
been
I
with the same woman for 20 years, so their dirty talk is hot but weird. Like, bitch, you just made me mashed potatoes. You're not my sister.
Why am I so feel relatable to that?
All
Oh, that's funny.
right, Maka, you?
No, we actually don't do like we've never done that. So
Okay. Manders?
I don't do like anything crazy. It's just like the basics, like you were saying a little bit, like that big dick type of thing, like
Yeah.
whatever, but not like crazy.
Like, ooh, daddy, fuck me with that big dick. Oh, you
Yeah,
got
like
such a big. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Nothing like, oh, you know what?
Punch me in the face.
Yeah. Yeah. Melissa?
I mean, I'm kind of like what he said, menacing about because like I said, we've been together for so long that like maybe used to back when we first started dating and getting married and like the first 10 years of our marriage maybe like it would be like I would text him and then when he got home we would whatever, but like now it's just like bitch, when's dinner gonna be ready?
Or yes, baby, scrub those dishes harder, bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, that's what Tim says. He feels like like he's disrespect me and kind of perverted if he talks dirty to me as his wife. So, all right, Honey Badger.
Just play fight, talk shit. It leads to it.
Okay. So you're not into like the nasty talk to one another either.
Well, it's like we're being nasty to each other while we criticize, and then it just goes from there.
Okay.
Teasing,
Oh,
playing around.
I got you.
Dad,
Carol.
please stop. I keep on having to mute my mic to laugh. Please stop.
Okay, so I think the original question was like, how do you know, like, if they're into dirty talk?
Yeah.
Okay, so, I would just say something and see what the fucking response was.
Right,
Like,
right.
you
There you
know,
go.
like I would just say
That was the
something
question.
and see
You
if
But
I
does
get a
he like
response.
it?
And then if I got a response, well, that's how we're gonna find out, right? Like we're gonna see how far
Exactly.
it'll go, and then
That's funny.
and then if he likes it, sweet. If he doesn't, all right, cool. Like either way, my husband's not real big into it. I mean, right in that moment, like I might get a nice hair pull and get like a yeah, you like that or some bullshit,
Yeah.
but like I'm not gonna get like you dirty slut or like he's not gonna say something like that to me. My husband would
Yeah.
never talk to me like that.
No. And I think that's, when you're dating, I think it's easier for the guys to do that for the girls. But you see, when you're in a relationship committed, the guys just feel dirty talking dirty to you or degrading you. So, hey, Captain Kurt, how you doing? We appreciate this.
Hey, Captain Kurt.
I like Judge's comment.
Dirty talk to me is I'm leaving in 40 minutes. Let's do that. Now, okay, so I know that
Lord.
it's my turn for a question, anyways. But that brings us to a good point too. Um, are you, as the women, do you prefer quickies, the long drawn out ones, or a mixture of everything? Where it's okay to have a quickie and tell them, let's rush. You got 5 minutes. Let's get this done versus a 2 hour and then the one's in between, a mixture. Michelle.
I like fast and quick. I do not like long and drawn out and a bunch of foreplay. I mean, why
Okay.
wait to get to the good stuff?
Gotcha. Lacey?
I like a mix. It depends on the mood. Sometimes I just, I need to hit it and quit it. And then other times, like, I like to, draw it out a bit.
All right.
Depends on my mood.
Okay. Maka?
I'm like Lacey. It just depends. It all like, you know, if it's early morning, go on, get it over with. If it's, kind of during the day, it's take your time. So
Okay. Manders?
I'm like, as long as I get mine, you can hurry up.
All right.
Wait
Melissa?
until I get mine.
I'm like what Lacey said. Like, I think it was Lacey. It might have been Michelle that said that like it's in the mood. It just depends.
Yeah. All right.
Sometimes I hit it and quit it, and then sometimes I'm let's take our time.
Okay. Honey?
I'd say just probably a little bit of both.
Okay. All right. Carol?
Oh no, we're long and drawn out.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Meg and Lou?
No, it's long and drawn.
Long and drawn.
I like a mixture of both.
Okay.
Short and quick sometimes, and long and
Okay.
breathtaking, and those are always nice.
For me, it depends on the mood. Like if he
Yeah.
comes up and I'm like in the middle of cooking or something and I got a few minutes, I'll be like, he's like, turn it off. And I was like, oh no, you've got 5 minutes. Let's go into the bathroom or let's go out to the garage to the car. Well, no, I can't do my car anymore, but I like it. And he's like, he always feels guilty if it's a fast one. From the beginning. And because of that, it's funny about that. So he likes them long and he does not like quickies. And it depends for me. I'd rather sometimes just have a quickie and get done and get back to what we got to get done and then do it later, the longer ones. So, all right, Michelle.
Okay, I do not have a question, but I am going to give Tattoo what I promised him.
All right. So,
Okay.
guys, she promised him a song. It was a dare.
Now, it took me like a whole minute to write this, so I hope he appreciates it. And also, I see Menace in here. I can't do any projects with him, so I'm sorry.
No
Okay.
diss tracks, Menace.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Don't take my mop. I'm not done, ho. Give me my cloth. I've got to go dust. Dry off the forks before they fucking rust. There you go.
That was
he's
good.
at the BPP. That's why. Oh, I just said that out loud.
Yeah, it's okay.
Whoops.
Kurt, what you doing over there and not over here too? You better hit both of them and hit the likes for all the ladies.
I was like, I don't even know how to tell who's from what chat. I don't know.
Okay,
I only know
Deerfield
because I
says,
have
No.
We are
I
like
don't
triple
have
set up
spamming it,
over
though.
here.
I don't have the stamina for a quickie, but a Blue Chew and Red Bull, and I'm good to go, Lacey. Damn.
You don't need stamina for a
Well, they're
quickie.
all-
It's a quickie for a reason.
Judge says for the first part of my 21-year marriage, it was a couple times a day. At the end of the marriage, she wouldn't even accept my passport at customs. No, guys, Kurt's at the Bitter Betty podcast. He's in the other chat. So he's not in my chat. He's over in their chat. So, all right. Let's see. So that is everybody. So Michelle, it's on you now.
Oh gosh. Okay. What is like a fantasy place where you'd want to do it that you haven't did it yet? Like a real kinky place.
Oh, kinky. Lacey,
I'm sorry, what was the question?
where's a kinky place that you haven't had sex yet, but you would like to?
Maybe somewhere in public. Like I've never. I mean, I've like done stuff at the movie theater, like just
Pardon me.
not like full out have sex, right? But like, like in a back room somewhere, where you could get caught potentially type thing,
I gotcha.
And that type of thing. Yeah. So
Okay.
public. Somewhere in public.
Maka?
I don't know. I was sitting here thinking, come back to me.
Okay. Manders.
Michael, what is your answer? I see that he's wanting to answer the question.
Who?
Michael in chat.
He just said a good thing the chat doesn't have to answer this question.
Now
In
I
my
want to know.
mom's sex den?
I probably would
What?
do like a public bathroom type thing where it's closed off, but you're still people around or something.
Okay. Melissa?
Oh, Lord.
That one is fun though, Manders. You got to try it. Trust me. Especially in
I
a club. Go to the
I-
bathroom when there's people, you know.
I don't know because like my husband and I, when we were younger, we did a lot of crazy things in places that we probably shouldn't have, but we did. So like I got to fulfill a lot of those, lessons back then. One was in the UPS parking lot.
All right.
UPS
Honey
parking lot?
Badger?
I agree with her, but it wasn't in like the UPS parking lot, just like out in public, but like maybe in the I don't know, field. I don't even, that's not really woods.
I wonder if we have any UPS workers around to be looking for you guys in their parking lots.
They were closed. We were waiting for them to
Yeah. Carol?
An airplane.
Hey, Caddy. An airplane? Okay.
Yeah.
Dennis says he's applying to UPS right now. Judge wants to do it on YouTube.
Oh,
Oh, my
wow.
Lord.
That'll get you shut down real quick.
All right, Meg, Lou?
I don't really know. We've done it pretty much everywhere.
Very good at public places. I know you sure have.
Okay. I would like to be on the side of the road in my Corvette. So if cops or somebody stops by to ask if we need help, and I'll be like, no, I already caught a ride.
That's funny.
Like, didn't Carol already do that or something?
I'm sure Carol has. Once in a courthouse bathroom driving down parking lot where you can. Hey, little sis. Hey, Leslie. I sent you asking if you wanted to. I've done it in the tent, not the most comfortable. Playboy Mansion? Okay.
Airplane.
Michelle?
Have you ever flown?
I think I'm kind of with Lacey. Like we did it in a lot of places already, but just the fear of possibly getting caught makes it, a bigger rush, makes it better.
Yep.
Scandalous.
In the funeral home?
Most people will stop on the side of the road if you see a Corvette on the side of the road. I know cops would show up and be like, no, it's okay. I already got my own ride.
I'm honestly shocked someone didn't say the church.
The chat did. Funeral homes, churches, boats. So, Lacey, did you already answer? Where's the freakiest place you'd want to?
Yeah, no, I talked about wanting to do it in public.
Okay, and so Maka, where was yours?
I would have to say a balcony.
Okay. Where at though? In a movie theater, at the Opryland? What kind of balcony?
I would say like a balcony, like at like a hotel, or you know what I'm saying, like kind of up.
Okay.
I did that.
An apartment building on the
haunted hotel.
balcony.
Yeah,
Okay.
apartment building, just somewhere like that.
A little paranormal haunted
Okay.
hotel.
All right. What was trolling? What happened?
Somebody's in the chat trying to.
Oh, in your guys' chat?
No, not a nice.
Oh,
but
a
they're
mine?
on the,
Yeah.
Katie.
Yeah.
Asking about the Victor drama, which this has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I don't even know who
Yeah,
that is.
no,
so.
this isn't an inappropriate time to bring that up, and Victor can suck a dick.
And
Probably
we've let
already
it go. So,
Hey, Lone.
we ain't said nothing about it.
This isn't the time or place, so take it somewhere else.
I let it go. Victor's 100% in the wrong, and he can fuck off. So there you go.
There you go.
And that's
This is-
that. He said what
These
he
are
said.
10 strong women, so they could all go.
Okay, I'll just give you the Cliff Notes version right now, since they just want to act dumb right now. He said he is sorry. Well, he can be sorry. So Tom and Nova released with their CD, when you bought the albums, like pre-ordered the albums, you got a code to the vault where they had these unreleased videos and all this cool stuff that, like, is never going to be seen again, right? And this dude recorded the videos off of there and put them on YouTube for, like, illegally, basically. Like, Tom was trying to go around, like, trying to, copyright strike all the ones, trying to get him taken down or whatever, and they know that he didn't want them to do. This dude Victor claims to be a fan, but did it anyway, even though that is literally 100% what Tom didn't want to happen anyway, but they knew it probably would. And then also, he decided to talk shit about Deadhead on YouTube as well, and like made really horrendous accusations, and it was just
All right.
not
We
a
got
good
you.
person.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so anyway.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, he's a twat. Moving on.
There's a lot of men twats in the YouTube streets, aren't there?
Yeah,
Tons,
Yeah,
apparently.
What do you say, Micah?
I said tons, apparently.
You can hear them clapping every time
All
they
right.
walk. All right. So, Michelle, I think did you do that question? Who asked the question
Yes,
about
I did.
Okay. Lacey's turn.
All right, what was the question now that we were interrupted?
No, whatever question
It's
you
your
want.
turn to give the
Oh,
question.
my question.
Oh,
okay,
again, we
I have
gotta
a
do that.
question. Okay. If you had to describe your sex style with candy, it could be any candy, it can be chocolate, it can be hard candy. See what I did there? It can be any type of candy you want. How would you describe, what candy would describe your sex style?
Okay. Micah.
I would have to say like a Hershey Kiss because it disintegrates slowly.
Okay. Manders.
I don't know why, but now and later. Because now and then later.
Okay. Melissa.
I don't know. Probably, okay. This is so bad, but okay, those candies from like your grandmother used to have them in the tin.
Yeah.
They're really hard to chew, like they're really hard, and
Oh,
I would
like
say
like the
caramel
they're like
chews or something?
or gummies, like they're like a
No.
gummy, the spearmint. Oh,
No,
okay.
the hard.
Butterscotch?
No, not even
Butterscotch?
those.
Like where
Those
there's
Christmas tins. Those Christmas
Oh,
tins with the hard candies in
yes. All the
Oh,
different shapes and stuff, the little spearmint balls and everything. Gotcha.
it. I would
Damn
say
golden.
that. The reason why is because here lately my husband's had this. He's had a hard time, So I'd call him old, and
Aw.
it's fine. There's a lot going on there, but like it's fine. I was just making it funny.
Yeah, that's okay. Honey Badger.
Pop rocks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could be brands, you never know.
popping. Carol.
Well, I
Three
think it would
Musketeer.
kind of be like, like, I know. I think it
She's
would
like
be more
Sour
like
Patch
your,
Kids.
it would be more like your almond joy and mounds, right? Sometimes you feel like a nut, and
Ooh.
sometimes you don't. So,
Okay.
That's a young thing on the joy.
HBO says he's hung like a Tic Tac, but he's full of flavor.
I fucking love that
Judge
so much.
says he's like cotton candy, he's full of air and not too satisfying. Meg,
I love
Poor
cotton
Menace.
candy.
Meg, you and Lou, what's your candies?
Well, somebody said mine pop rocks, but it's all good because I really don't know.
I like the now later. Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
It's all joy too. So.
I have to say, do you guys know those
Oh my
old candies
gosh.
by Mike and Ike called Red Hot Tamales?
Oh, I love those
Yes.
They're
things.
red hot,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No.
like the Mike and
Yep.
Ike. Yeah,
Yep.
Hey,
Mike and Ike's are
That's
can
how
I
I do.
change my answer because I had a good one just pop in my head.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's
Mr.
that?
Good, Mr. Goodbar.
So you're a little nutty.
Yeah, but he's still good.
Yeah.
Got that
So
good bar.
Spencer's is a sour patch. So Spencer says sex with him is like a sour patch.
I don't know, but those Sour Patches are good though.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want to claim your sex life as sour patches.
Got Sour
Mine,
Patch
No.
Kids.
mine would be the Milky Way bar because I'll have you seeing stars.
Nice.
Michelle, what's yours?
I think a Reese's peanut butter cup because it like starts out sweet and then gets a little salty. So
Okay.
yeah,
Ooh.
oh God.
I guess you could take
Maka.
the salty in many different ways.
Oh, Maka, did you have to go somewhere and I missed it?
No,
No.
I'm here.
Okay.
I already answered.
Oh, what did you say?
I said the Hershey Kiss.
That's right. Slow and gotcha.
Yeah. the
Push
slow-
pops.
All right. Well, Maka, it's your turn for a question.
Let's see. I'm trying to come up with one off my head because the ones I've got are not really that great.
Tim Tam, everybody wants to try.
I heard Tim
Three
Tams are good.
Musketeers. Damn, Lone's like his sex is Three Musketeers. It takes three of them to satisfy his women. Sorry, Lone, I just had to go there just to tease you.
Can you skip me this and then I'll
Sure.
try to come up with one?
Yeah,
I just
Manders.
said I gotta ask myself what candy best describes my virginity.
M&M's because they mount in your mouth, not your hands, because you're just stuck beating it.
I don't have
Toblerone.
one. I don't have a question.
Manders, you don't got a question?
No, I was like trying to hopefully think of one while Maka had her.
Okay. Melissa, you got one?
No, because I was doing the same thing Manders was doing with
Okay.
mine.
Honey Badger, you got one?
Not yet.
Okay. Quirrell? Because I have a few if you guys need a break.
I've got
Yeah, I have
one
I have
I
another
come
one
up
written
with.
down too. So
Okay.
Oh, Maka's got one.
All right, Maka, what you
I
got?
got one. I found one. What's the largest age gap between you and your sexual partner?
Of all
Partners.
times, everybody
Of all
or the
times.
Okay.
Of all times.
That
What's
you've
the
ever
biggest
had or that you
Mhm.
currently have?
ever?
Ever.
15 years?
Okay. Melissa?
My husband is the oldest that I've ever been with sexually, and he is 4 years older than me. 4 years and 1 month older than me, exactly.
Okay. Honey Badger?
I'm 5 years older.
Okay. Carol? She's having to count double fisted.
I
Where's
want to
Tim?
say, it was 10 years,
10 years? Okay.
and I was younger.
Catherine, that'd be 18 years for you. All right, Meg? Lou?
For me, it was he was 6 years older.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lou?
that Cooper.
Oh yeah. Tell him how old. Yeah, she's 14 years older than her husband.
That Cooper, I guess.
Hey, Pan?
hey, Auntie Pan.
For me, 4 years. He was 4 years older than me. Now, to be fair, though, I did date this guy. I didn't know how old he was. And when we were kissing and stuff, and he told me his age, and I really liked him, but he was 15 years older or 13 years older. My mom's only 16 years older than me. So I felt like and my dad was, at 17. So I actually felt like he was the same age as my parents. I just couldn't. So, but my biggest is 4. How about you, Michelle?
I think it was 10 years. I was 18. He was 28.
Okay. Oh, shame on you. All right, Lacey, you?
It's ironically it's the same. 10. They were 18 and I was 28.
Oh,
Well, they
Oh,
were
we got
almost
a
19
Oh.
cougar.
a week
Got a
before his
cougar in
19th birthday.
town.
two big time cougar.
Well, and I didn't know. I thought he was much older than that because I met him in a club. So I mean, I knew he was of age. He just looked so much older than that.
Okay. What about you, Micah?
Mine was 7 years. I was 18 and he was 24. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
25, 24, 25, somewhere around in there.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So, did you get a question, Manders or Melissa?
I mean, if you want to go off of that, I would say, do you think like what's like the weirdest age gap like that you're uncomfortable with? Like, oh, why are they dating? They're too far apart.
Okay. Melissa?
Oh, wait, repeat the question.
Like, if you were to see a couple and you're like their age gap, like what is like your cutoff for just thinking it's weird or not?
Well, after 18, I don't really think much is weird. Like as long as they're not below 18, like it's to me,
Yeah.
I just don't judge on that. It does. I mean, if they're happy, they're happy, but just be of age.
Okay.
As long as they're legal.
Honey?
Be as long as they're I mean, it'd be a little bit not so young at 18, but yeah, legal. I don't think I could do
Okay.
that young.
Carol?
So I don't really necessarily have that much of an issue with age gap if you're legal, except, and I say this because 18 to me is just barely legal and you're still a baby. So if you're 18 and he's like 40 some years old, then I kind of have an issue. But like if you're 25 and he's 50, I don't have like, you know what I mean? You've lived your life a little bit, but and I say that from personal experience, and that's why I mentioned that. And I
Like
did take
it's
issue with
62
the
and you have
situation.
that
So
younger worker.
Okay. Meg, you guys?
I think it's it really, as long as they're
Like you take legal of age.
yeah, as long as they're
It
legal.
doesn't matter
But
whether it's the man or the woman. If it's the woman that's
Hey,
62
Landon.
and has the say 20-year-old, it's on you.
For
That's what she
me,
wants.
to me, the age gap for me, I don't want it to be more than like 5 to 6 years older or younger because I want to be able to be in the same experience in life.
Oh,
So I don't want somebody a lot younger or a lot older that we're in different areas and have nothing in common. So, Michelle?
I mean, I don't really care either. I do find it weird, like when you see a couple that you're like, is that her dad or is that her boyfriend? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somebody's in their early 20s and then somebody my age. That just looks weird to
is
me.
that the fun?
I got you.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
kind of weird, but it don't bother me a lot.
Lacey, what about you?
Oh, I think
I
it
never
is
was
like
a cougar. I
situational.
didn't
Like
go
I
after them.
definitely don't.
Some motherfucker didn't leave you alone.
Hey, Dan.
I definitely don't think like you have to be of age first of all. Like 18 and above, no matter what. Like that's legal or no, right?
Right.
Now like because like 10 years doesn't seem crazy when it's like say 28 and 38,
Yeah.
but if it's 15 and 25, that's right. So it's kind of like where you are in the stage of your life. So really anything after 30, it is what it is, right? Like however that works out for you, cool. If you're happy with it, cool. Um but like I definitely didn't really like it didn't really sit well with me, that particular situation. Like I said, I met that dude at a club. I was drunk. And I didn't even find out he was like just about to be 19 until after the fact, right? And I was like, oh, but so I just think that like later on in life, you should be somewhere in the same realm. But I would say 20 years for sure is like after that, it's just like I don't. Well, unless maybe you're old. Like if you're 60 and 80, I mean at that point, whatever, YOLO. Uh, but in the mid ages and stuff, I just think it like I don't know, like 20 and 40 to me. That's just like y'all are in two completely different phases in your life. So like that would be kind of weird. But I mean, as long as you're legal, do you?
I got you. Maka?
I would have to say 20. Once you're 20, I'm kind of like everybody else, but I'll look like I think Carol said it. An 18-year-old is still young because you're still learning, you're still finding out who you are. I feel like from 20 up, you do what you want to do.
Right.
Like whatever
Yeah, I
makes
mean,
you happy, whatever you feel comfortable with, I mean, do it.
Okay.
18 might be legally an adult, but I mean, 18's still a kid. I
For
don't know.
sex, yeah, talking women do mature. I do say, we do mature faster. So when we're 18, we're a lot mature than most guys in their mid 20s.
That's
So for
true.
us, we want the older men because we're not taking these 17 and 18-year-old boys because they're still boys mentally. So a lot of us 17, 18-year-olds, we are trying to date 24, 25, 30-year-old men. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Right.
Sex wise, no, but date or whatever, yeah, that's depending. Like I said, I'd keep it around 5 to 8 years. So, what about you, Manders?
I'm probably just under, like, I mean, I agree with the legal thing. And I also kind of think it's situational because even like people just have different personalities. So as long as the older person isn't taking advantage of the younger person and they're both just like genuine, I think it can work, but not everybody has like maturity and all that stuff. So it's like situational. As long as they're legal.
Okay, Melissa.
Oh, I already answered that question.
Yeah, it was
Oh, okay.
mine.
All right. I just wanted to make sure. So that was Manders' question. Melissa, do you got a question?
I can't think of nothing right now.
All
I'm sitting here
right,
trying.
Honey Badger, if you came up with one,
If someone offered you so much money, would you allow your significant other to have sex with them?
okay,
That's a good
I
question.
missed that question. What was it again?
Would you like $1 million? Would you let someone get like pay you to have sex with your significant other?
Oh, okay. That is a good question. Carol?
Oh yeah,
One
line him up. I'll
time.
make the bed. What do you need? Candles? You want some chocolates on the pillow? What do you need? Because yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Just make sure the money's transferred first, okay? But other than that,
Yep.
you can have him. It's fine.
Okay. Meg, you and Lou?
I already pimped mine out. What the hell are you talking about? Sorry, I didn't
That's
mean
all
to say
right.
that about your brother, but
Lou?
that's what I do.
Like, yeah, one time, sure. I wouldn't like it if it was two or another time, but shoot, of course I would.
Okay.
I would take that. Absolutely.
Oh, this is hard because I am a jealous bitch. I really am.
Just
But
one time.
one time we would have to talk about it and the money would be good and it
Right,
would be like I wouldn't want it wire transfer where they had access to my bank to take it back.
right,
I'd want the cash in
Oh, good
hand.
point.
uh,
right.
I would have already cashed it, and they have to pay the taxes off of it too. That's why I want the cash in hand so I don't pay
I
taxes.
really like her.
And
Yeah.
with that done, uh,
I feel that.
if he's okay with it, it'd be like, you're not okay with it, babe? Get your ass out there. It's $1 million. It's $1 million.
Get it
So
up, buddy. Get
that's
it
right.
on.
Take one
Yep.
for the team.
But it depends also what they look
Carol's
like.
cheering him on in the corner.
Because the money's good, but you don't want something that's like really hot and sexier than you are, and they like it, and then they end up getting him. The money's just
Well,
not.
I got money.
That's true. You could always buy another one, I guess. Okay.
AI.
Upgrade. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, Michelle.
Heck no. No.
My
First of
poor
all, I don't
husband.
share. But second of all, it would forever be a problem in the relationship. So no.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Your turn, Lacey.
No, I wouldn't. Mo money, mo problems.
All
Straight
right.
up.
Yeah. You trade one thing for another, honestly, and it probably wouldn't work out. And then you might keep your money. They'll probably take half of everything when they leave. Nah.
Get so much up front.
Yeah.
Okay. What tax form would I need for pimping out my significant? Anybody know? The women saying no already know nobody would be paying for their man.
Yeah.
Micah.
No, there's no amount of money. I don't share. I've always said that. I don't share. I'm not a sharer.
Yep. Manders.
I agree. Wouldn't share. I get jealous when a girl walks by and it compliments my dude's hair. I'm like super jealous in that way. So no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Melissa.
Well, y'all know that I told y'all, I think it was the last ladies, about some things that we've done in the past, me and my husband, about the threesome and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I still wouldn't do it because I'm not that person no more. I've grown, and it's nothing like he couldn't, because he's pulled women before. It's not even that. It's that, like Lacey said, more money, more problems. I just, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm used to problems. Give me the money too.
Honey Badger.
You're
Come back to
funny.
me. You mean I already answered.
Okay. All right. Carol. Question?
I don't know that I have one. I thought I had one, and then it left. That's how quick. Like it just left my damn mind.
I finally got a question. I just read something in the chat and
Okay,
sparked
good.
one for me. How does your significant other, or how would you, since Lacey is single, I'm going to ask it this way. How would you like your significant other to spoil you? And if you have a significant other, how do they spoil you?
I know that one real easy. Mine thinks he spoils me by a crock pot for my birthday. And then
My
I'm
mic.
sorry. The large one too, like an extra large crock pot.
All right. So what was your question again? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, how does your significant other spoil you? And if you don't have a significant other, how would you like your significant other to spoil you?
Okay. Okay. So Honey Badger, you're first.
We're on the same page pretty well. Like we know what's going on. I mean, we know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't have to worry about it. It's just like we know what if each other needs something.
Okay. Carol? Oh, you got another date offer. Golden's hitting you up now, Lacey. It's not just Deerfield.
I would say like literally my husband is not a sentimental spoil you type of person. So, my husband spoils me by going to work, works 40 hours a week, puts the paycheck in the bank, and doesn't ask me why I spent it. Like that's it. Like he doesn't question me. So we don't do
cowgirl.
flowers, we don't do nothing. He doesn't spoil me.
Okay.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
Megan, Lou?
Jamie lets me sleep.
Okay.
Mine gave me a crock pot for my birthday.
Oh,
I'll
Lord.
tell you something.
All right. For
Christmas,
me,
I got a freaking here.
If he knows I have a day off and when I wake up, the dishes have been done or he's thrown in the laundry into the washing machine, so all I have to do is stuck it into the dryer. Or he did that while he was getting ready for work, so all I have to do is like fold them when I'm ready. Stuff like that.
Oh, real
So,
quick then, mine does leave me coffee.
Yeah.
hey Z,
He leaves
how
me
you
coffee.
doing? There you go. I like the coffee. I like when the dishes have been done, like out of the blue. That from the night before I went to bed and I left them on the counter and I get up and it's all done. That stuff. To me, that, or tell me, I don't want you to cook tonight. I'm bringing dinner home. What you want? Michelle,
What was the question?
How do you like your significant other to spoil you, or how would you like to be spoiled if you don't have a significant other?
Well, I mean, he pays all my bills, so that's kind of spoiling me. He lets me spend whatever, doesn't question anything. I mean, you don't
Yep,
get better than that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great guy,
that's my
man.
husband.
Yeah.
okay. All right, Lazy.
She wants
I'm
everything.
thinking.
Shh.
Uh,
All right.
oh,
Hi,
that scared
doggy.
the shit out of me.
All right, Catherine. Have a
Uh,
great day.
that's funny. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I just like thoughtful gestures, whatever that may be. You know what I mean? Like kind of like you said, like doing stuff for you, like while you're asleep or whatever. They're doing something without having to be asked. Or just like little things like they'll walk by and like smack you on your ass and just show affection. But doing doing the little things without having to be asked. Yeah, that's how I like to be
Yeah,
spoiled.
that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, but Lori, we have to agree that there is no better husband than Tattoo. I mean,
Oh, I know.
he wrote the
Tattoo
book
is
on
like,
it. He wrote the
yes.
book.
Yep. Rose petals to the sink of dishes. I mean, what kind of man doesn't show love like that?
I mean,
He
Lori,
is,
he bought his wife a Dollar Tree gift card. I mean,
yeah.
hello, yeah,
Oh.
What a guy. I
to
want a
get
Dollar Tree
to
gift
get
card.
cleaning products and stuff. Well, he has to make a list on what she can and can't buy, but he did buy her that gift card.
That's true. Maka?
Um, I would have to say the same thing that y'all did. I mean, it's the little things in life, in life in general. Just like if I'm not feeling good, he'll help me with things, or like if I'm doing something, he'll help out, or just it's the little things in life. As long as I'm loved, which that's what he does. He shows me every day how much he loves me. So it's I don't really look at the other things. So
It
Okay.
really is, Maka. It really is all like the little things combined.
mhm.
Manders?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like if he goes to the store or puts a food order in, he always is like gets me like a surprise, or he'll give me roses, or he's not sentimental, but I am. So whenever it's like a card holiday, he'll like write personal messages in them and all that kind of stuff.
Aw.
So he did like rose petals for my birthday and got me he'll like take note of things that I like, because I wanted to do like a jet tub hotel room, and so he like got the only one in Boise, for my birthday, and had like rose petals and all that stuff. So yeah,
Okay.
What's that like?
it's the first time it ever
Sorry.
happened. Literally, I never got roses my whole life, and he's the first person to ever buy me roses, and I literally started crying, even though I don't care that
Aw.
much about flowers. But he was the first one to ever have done it.
That first time's special. Then
Yeah,
it's a waste of money.
I
Like,
know.
take me out to dinner,
I'm
bitch.
like,
Don't buy
you're
me
gonna
no roses.
die. Well, he also cooks. He's a chef. Like, he was a chef for 20 years, so I get the best steaks I've ever had in my whole life, all the time.
No, I want a steak.
All right. What about you, Melissa?
Well, he does all the little things too. Like there's times like especially like when we're like fixing to record and I tell
Hey,
the girls, well,
Purple.
he just did the dishes or he's doing the laundry or he's doing like he's always all helping me out around the house. I never ask him to do it. He just does it. And I appreciate it very much. But the couple weeks ago I was telling the girls how there's some personal things going on in my life that were pretty hard and pretty heavy on me that like have put me in a very dark place. And he came home with flowers one day, which I'm not a flower person, but it still cheered me up, because he thought about it. So like the little things,
Yeah.
just they're nice.
Hey,
Okay.
Kirby.
Honey Badger?
New question? Is that what you
No.
want? Is a new question?
No. Did you answer yours?
Yeah, I've answered mine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine's
Just wanted to
12.
make sure.
Yeah.
And Carol, did you get a question? Did you already do one?
No, I've been trying to think.
Oh, okay. Do you need a minute still?
Yeah, I think so. I'm struggling here.
Okay. All right. Meg, do you guys got one?
Oh, let me see. He's out of the room, so I should say it, but oh goodness. I can't really think of anything right now. Honestly,
Okay.
I'm
All right.
still
I got one.
strong.
You got one? All right, Carol,
I
go
I
ahead.
I got one. Okay. Um, your guy or significant other, whoever you're with, okay? Um, porn. Are they allowed alone or no? Can they watch porn alone?
Okay. Meg and Lou.
Shouldn't be watching porn in the first place.
Okay. So I guess that's no. They're not allowed to watch it alone or with her. Lou, what was your answer? Okay.
He's not in the room, sorry.
Oh, okay. It's okay. Um, Tim doesn't watch porn. He like he is what he says. If he isn't doing his job right, then there's something wrong. So why, there's no need for porn if it's being done and needs are being taken care of on both sides. And if there's anything I'm curious about, he'll try it. As long as he doesn't have to do it, but it's something I want. He'll do it for me, but I'm not allowed to on him.
That's kind of how I am. Like,
So,
you can do whatever you want to me if you want to try something, but as long as it's just me. And that includes like
Yep.
watching videos and stuff like that. It's no, but I don't care what he does to me. I'll try anything.
Exactly. So he don't want to be spanked or tied up or blindfolded, but he'll do it for me, for mine. Again, on me, not on him. But yeah, Lacey.
Did Alexa tell you that, Zach?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't really see a problem with it, to be honest. Like, it wouldn't necessarily bother me, but like, if you're watching porn and not just having sex with me, then there might be a deeper issue there. But like, I mean, if somebody wanted to watch porn, I mean, okay.
Yep. All righty. Maka.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, do whatever you want to do as long as you come to me. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with
Cowgirl
it.
says she watches with her husband. All right. Manders.
I would be like how, like, I guess it's not a problem as long as it's not interfering with me, like wanting, to have sex or whatever. If you're doing that
Right.
instead, then that's an issue, you know?
Mhm. All right. Melissa.
Well, this one's a tough one because my husband had a serious porn addiction to the fact that it almost destroyed our marriage. So no, it's not okay right now or ever again, like because of it. But he had the porn addiction before we got married. I didn't know how deep it was until we were married a couple years, and it got to the point where we weren't having sex for a while. So because he would
rather watch porn, and I felt the type of way, even though he explained it to me. It wasn't me; it was just the porn. So no, it's not.
Right.
It's not in my house. It's not allowed in my house.
Oh, I've seen relationships
Okay.
break up because of it. Yeah.
Okay. I got you. I understand. Honey Badger.
Mine does not watch it, but if he does, you better not be paying for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Better get the
Carol.
free site.
Yeah, I don't really care. As long as it's not like if it's not, it's like a not an issue, right? Like, so if that's all you're doing and you're never like visiting the bedroom and to see me, like,
Yeah.
then that's definitely an issue. But overall, I would say I don't really care. Like, if I'm not home and you know, you popped one and decided, like, I don't really care. Like, it's fine. Like, if you feel the need to have it to rub one off because I wasn't home, whatever. Like, I don't care. I don't care.
I feel
Okay.
the same way, Michael.
What did Michael say? To me, it would be disrespect to your partner and also mean you're fantasizing. See, that would be my fear, is they're thinking about what they saw, and if I don't live up to it or they don't live up to it if I was watching. So, yeah. Okay. So, because it's getting close to the 2 hour, and I know you ladies have to, you know, because of your schedules too, and it's getting late. Okay, I've got a few questions that I think will get everybody all excited. Okay?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not going to ask about threesomes or anything. Okay.
Ah,
We already
Been there,
went
done
over
that.
that one. All right. Is there a man smell you really enjoy smelling on them? Michelle.
Yeah, it's the cologne I get him. I can't now. I can't remember. What's the name of your cologne, honey? What is it? No, but it's the cologne that I found for him. Azaro, I believe,
Okay.
something like that. But yes, I love that smell on him.
Well, I'm going to answer first before, well, second. I like when they wear their deodorant and, you know, we're getting to it and that little bit of sweat that's manly and the arm. Oh my God, yes. There's just something about just laying next to him and the man, you know, the manly
Yeah.
smells, you know, being a man and sweating and having that deodorant. It's sexy. He thinks I'm a freak. So he's always like, get off my chest. So what about you, Lacey?
I would have to go with my favorite
Hey,
men's
Brian.
cologne, which is Armani Acqua di Gio. Is just the panty dropper cologne. It is so
And where do
good.
you like to smell it on him? On his neck? I mean,
Yeah, like I mean, anytime like if we're just hugging or whatever, just that smell. Oh, but yeah, definitely on the neck or on the shirt, because like most of the guys I've dated have been like much taller than me. I'm real short, so uh, but just when you hug them and it's just, it's so good.
okay. Maka?
I would have to say, when he gets out of the shower. I love the way, like, his, stuff that he uses, like his wash and stuff. I love that smell, like, when he first comes out.
Okay. They like the chest and stuff too. All right, Mandarin. What about you?
I do. I like all of those scented stuff. I even would use, like, I would use the male scented body washes just because they smell so good. Like ocean is like my top favorite. Like those kind of smells like that.
Okay. All right. Melissa.
Well, if we're talking about like fragrances, like cologne, he always wore Eternity up for as long as I can remember, and I've always liked it. But I also like the smell when he gets off work. I don't know what it is about him because he's like dirty, and I don't know,
It's
I'm a
that
dirty
man
girl.
sweat, like they're
Yeah.
working, they're manly. That's
Mhm.
with a little bit of deodorant mixed. That's what I'm talking about, like man smell.
Mhm.
Honey Badger.
I would say American Eagle, but I'm not sure the brand name.
Okay.
Swamp ass.
Somebody said swamp ass.
Oh. All right, Carol.
It would be when he it's motor oil. My husband's a mechanic. And
Okay.
it's just like there's like, he's just worked all day and it's just so funny because I like it now, but when I was pregnant couldn't fucking stand it. So it's hilarious. But yeah.
Hey,
Yep,
Connie.
he just smells like motor oil and gasoline and different fuels, and I don't know what it is, but maybe it's because of the thought like he worked all day, and I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it would be that.
All right. Meg?
I like when he smells like weed.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm not
Is
gonna
Lou
lie,
in the
sorry.
room?
Yeah. What do you like?
Shower out when it gets that soap, the smell of the soap. You get still naked.
Did you hear?
No, what'd she
So
say?
Kiss.
Soap, it's the neck
Okay.
in that area.
Okay. All right. All right. So the next one. If there's one part of your partner that you could keep alive at the end of their life, when they were past, done,
oh, excuse
what
me.
would it be and why? I'm going to tell you it's the head, because the conversation and hearing I love you and just saying my name, I would want to preserve his head and keep that alive for
Which
me.
head?
At the tongue.
Same for me too.
I like, how much I enjoy the bottom, but I could do without that. But hearing I love you, or babe, you look nice today, or you're beautiful. It's something I would miss, that conversation with him. Michelle.
Yeah, it would be the same for me too. I mean, that would be what I'd miss the most, is being
Okay.
able to talk to him.
All right. Lacey.
Just need one hand.
You just
The
want a
hand can do
hand.
everything. Yeah,
But so could the
'cause,
head. They've got a tongue.
Well, because I need my quiet time, so they don't
Yeah.
need to talk.
You
But
shut
sign
the
language, you can do sign language. Sign language is a thing, and a hand can also take care of business, and a helping hand around the house. Still, like, I feel like it's a win-win situation.
All right. All right.
And
All right.
right
Maka.
hand.
I would have to say the head, like their
Okay.
head, his head.
Okay. Oh, I am so sorry, Brian. This was not a question I wouldn't have asked if I would have known. You just lost yours.
So sorry to hear that,
Aw.
Brian.
Sorry, Brian.
Sorry.
Talk about, I thought it'd be a fun question,
Sorry.
and now it just kind of takes a new.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Manders.
I would agree the head, and then if he's talking too much, I can put him in a closet somewhere so I don't have to hear it.
Put a bag over his head, a pillowcase.
Some duct tape.
Yep.
Yeah.
Melissa.
I have to say the head as well, just because we have great conversations when we have great conversations.
Yep.
And I miss that.
Okay. All right. Honey Badger.
Same, but possibly his soul.
Aw.
All right, Carol.
It would be his arms. Because
Aw.
I would miss being hugged, like being held, So,
Yeah.
And my husband gives good hugs, and he's good at snuggling with me. Like I would miss that.
Yeah.
And sign
I always feel
language.
safe. I always feel safe in my husband's arms. If it's a really rough time and he pulls me in and says it's going to be all right, I honestly know at that moment it really is. So,
Yep.
but I want to hear him say, instead of just, Meg.
Well, if it was possible, I could keep his whole entire body. I'd do that. But,
Nope, one piece. One piece.
well, that is a whole entire piece.
Nope.
His ashes.
They don't have enough to be able to keep the whole body. You only get one piece.
Yeah. His heart.
Okay.
Aw.
What are you going to do with the heart? Eat it? Saute it? Like,
Listen to it. Listen to it beat.
Jimmy Dosh.
you don't get anything from his tongue. You don't get nothing from his hands. His
I get
feet.
everything from his heart.
You ain't going to get an orgasm from his heart.
I don't give a shit about that.
You're gonna shove his heart up her pussy.
Really, that's nasty.
It does beat.
That is disgusting.
It'd be like, it's like a pocket, one of those butterflies, those little panty things that you
That's
strap
what Bob
on.
is for.
Bob. That's what Bob is for.
Meg would keep his toes. That way she'd have all 10 again. All right. Let's see. For the last question of the night. Oh, that was my last one. Anybody have any last questions?
I
Because
have
we're
one
hitting.
more.
Okay, go ahead.
What is the craziest thing you've ever done in a relationship? Like psycho wise, like when it was too much, like when things go wrong. So we always talk about like sex and stuff. What is the craziest Karen like or crazy psycho thing you've ever done? Because I'm
I got this
like
one.
Tom said, I'm not crazy but similar.
Okay, okay.
So I got stories.
I've
Maka?
never. I've never.
Oh, I have.
I said
I
I've
have too.
never.
I would have to say, God, I don't know. Like, I've never really done anything, honestly. Like like when I've been broken up with, nothing like out of craziness or anything. I mean, the only thing that I could think of was that I
Excuse
used
me.
to drive by his house.
I mean that's a thing.
Okay.
I
Creeping.
I mean
mean,
if that's just if that's the craziest, that's the craziest, right?
yeah.
All right,
All
all
my
right.
Uh,
friends were crazy. I got all kinds
Manders?
of stories.
With my ex-husband or whatever, we were like raging alcoholics, and I got drunk and would like just start punching him and burn him with cigarettes.
Ouch.
Oh, okay.
Well, because he would pass out, and then I'd get mad because I was also drunk, and then he would be like throwing shit and everything, and then I'd just get super mad. And so I was like trying to
Yeah,
wake him up, and there was nothing I could do to wake him up, so I would just like lightly tap it on him.
that would for
Okay.
sure wake me up.
But that was like
Maybe I don't
way, like
know.
I
I'm
was in
really
my
hard to wake
early
up.
20s.
All right. Melissa.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few, but one of them stands out. Um, I got so mad at him, and I don't know why I did this. I really don't. But I stripped down naked, and then I started screaming at him, and then I started throwing things. And he said that was the cutest thing because he's like, "Why were you naked?" I don't know. But another time, he made me so bad I climbed up on top of the refrigerator and started throwing things at him.
Oh jeez.
Honey Badger.
One does not come to mind. I've done a lot of crazy stuff.
Okay. Carol. We're going to
I think
loosen you up, Honey Badger, for the next one.
I think that one of the craziest things that I did, or the craziest situation that happened, is we were driving in the car. I was about 7 or 8 months pregnant with my son, and we got into this huge fight. And I told him to pull the fuck over, and he pulled over. I got out of the car, and he actually drove off and left me there in the middle of
Oh
wherever the
gosh.
fuck we were. So now I'm screaming at the top of my lungs like this lunatic, crying hysterically in the middle of the road, and some stranger literally comes and like picks me up and takes me home. Like that was like our craziest, like weirdest fight. Oh no, that's not the craziest one. The craziest one was when my husband and I split for a minute, and I was pregnant. Same time frame. It wasn't long after that, and he ended up seeing this girl, and I was at a house that he was also out, and this bitch came to the house to drop him off, and I chased her down, throwing rocks, pregnant in the car, throwing shit. Like, yeah, like those are my like psycho moments. But other than that, I don't really have any. And I was pregnant,
Okay.
so we'll track. Well, those were all hormones, so I don't really know. Probably about it.
Okay. Meg.
Let's see. I flipped out. Shaquita came over and told him she would fucking kill him. Shaquita's my second personality. This ghetto
Oh
bitch.
yeah,
She'll go
he's
ghetto real quick. She took over one time and we were fighting and turned around and I looked at him and I said, I will fucking kill you.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. It was bad.
Hey, I do also want to point out it wasn't only one-sided in my situation. That guy he would drag me out of a car by my hair. So, because I felt judged that that's domestic violence, but it was both sides that was like that.
Menace has seen Shaquita.
Okay.
Oh
So
gosh.
for me, it was I asked for the divorce, but I ended up finding out where he was going because he kept blowing off time with his kids for the visitations. And when I found out where his girlfriend is, I called the water company because I knew exactly who she was, and because we used to work together. And I called and had her water shut off, said I was moving.
Uh,
So
that's pretty
that's
good.
about,
Wow.
yeah. That's
I'm
about the only
sorry you
thing
had
I
to
ever
do
did once when I was younger. What about you,
sorry to
Michelle?
bring that feeling.
Uh,
I didn't have that.
my ex had just bought a
I
vintage Ford truck, and he had just had all the inside work redone, the upholstery and everything. And he pissed me off, so I took the water hose to it, filled that sucker up.
Oh,
Ooh.
I was a teenager,
I
so
got you.
not like that, makes it better, but
I mean, I bet it felt good though.
it
Yep.
really did. It did.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the craziest thing you did, Lacey?
So, well, I mean, I've done several crazy things, but like, I'm gonna tell you, oh, the very first time, the very first like crazy girlfriend thing I did was I was 17, and I've had mental health issues for a long time, but at this time I didn't know about them, so it technically wasn't my fault. But it was something as simple. This is back when pagers were still a thing, and people still use pagers. And my boyfriend said he was coming over my house and did not come for like the millionth time in a row, and so I just started blowing up his pager over and over and over again. It had to have been hundreds of times. It was so many times. I don't know how many times it was, but it was just nonstop. I was having a meltdown. And it turns out he didn't even have it with him. It was at home on the kitchen counter where his mom was.
Oh shit.
And so, yeah, so she really did not like me. But that's okay because he's fat and bald and ugly now, so it's fine. Um, ha. But I'll tell you, I participated in craziness too. My One of my best friends, I had a roommate that was a guy, and he was just a friend. He was in love with my best friend Natalie, and she was dating this guy Shane, and Shane screwed over Natalie, so I went by with him, and he drove a tow truck, and he slashed his tires. These big tires on this truck that were very expensive at the time. Um, and now I did not slash any tires. I just looked out for people, right? I was just the guard. I stood guard.
You were just look out.
I was just the lookout. Yeah, I was just
Wow.
a guilty by association. So the the funny part was, so Shane got his tires fixed. Never figured out who it was. After he got his tires fixed, Sean went back without me. That was my roommate, and slashed him again.
If you're gonna
Wow.
talk about friends, well, I mean, my best friend in high school, she got her boyfriend beat the shit out of her, and I met him at the grocery store in the parking lot. That's where everybody hung out in my town, and I got out of the car, and when he realized it was me, because I had just gotten expelled from school from kicking the quarterback of the football team's ass. So I jumped out of the car, and I was charging after him, and he's running back to his truck. It's like, I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. I was like, yeah, bitch, that's why you're running. Because I
Yeah.
wasn't playing. Like, don't fuck with my friends.
Well, at least I
Wow.
know I'm safe if Mike ever fucks up. I'm just calling my girls and they're headed this way. So
I'm
watch
telling
out,
you,
Mike.
you need tires slashed. You need a lookout. I got you.
Tattoo
The
almost
ultimate
got
wingman.
shot. Judge and Tattoo almost got shot by their own guns because they were calling out her sister's names each time during sexy time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Man, that's funny. Well, all right,
Oh man.
boys and girls, we did 2 hours, and I know that the ladies of Bitter Betty podcast usually after 2 hours they've got a lot going on because the time zone's different. Um,
Mhm.
so we always try to end it at the 2 hour mark. We had Michelle first time up here and Honey Badger. We appreciate both of you joining us for the first time. And no, it won't be your last because we'll drag you on here kicking and screaming.
Yeah, Lori broke my arm to get me up here.
Yep.
Same
Now
here.
that she has a laptop, she can't deny getting up here with us. So
She
And
really
Manders,
didn't
thank
know.
you
I
for
just had to
joining
say
us for
it.
the first time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
oh, you're welcome. So
Yeah,
and
you
I
know
was
I don't
just
mind
gonna
doing it.
mention you, Manders, because Melissa,
Thanks
I
for having
brought Michelle and Honey Badger, but Melissa reached out and says, "Hey, I know somebody. Can I bring him?" And I was like, "Well, hell yeah!" So I know they're going to be dragging your ass back over here the next one.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So this one was pretty
Girl.
tame because we had a lot of new people. So I didn't want to. I know some people's boyfriends and husbands are hanging in the background watching. I'm like, we're going to be a little tame because Carol will scare your men away.
Oh,
Mine didn't even show up in the chat.
You're
like
so
all
Not
Carol
adorable.
would be
innocent
there.
Carol. She's so innocent looking.
I am.
Tim wanted to
I
bring
am
the
very
holy
innocent.
water out.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming up. Maka, my co-host from Off the Hip, she's with me every week, twice a week. We have a show on Sunday night. Our one-hit wonders for our Immortalize is going to be Sunday night. So,
Ooh.
Bitter Betties, you guys are recording tomorrow, I hear. Is there anything special coming up for you three?
Well, usually Sundays we record.
Oh, well,
It's-
we record on Sundays. I have a live concert or a online live concert with Brandon Hart.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you recorded Saturdays or Sundays, so now we know you guys got your recordings on Sunday. So,
Sunday.
Yep. And Michelle and Meg and Honey Badger, we talk all the time too.
Yep. And thanks for having me up. You know I'll do this anytime for you.
Oh yeah, I got something else planned for you. You know it. All right, so he's saying Brandon Hart. Who is that? How'd you make that happen?
Tom McDonald's best friend.
Yeah,
Oh.
Brandon Hart is an independent artist. I don't even know how you would describe his music. It's kind of like it's a little bit of rock pop and a little bit of rap and a little bit of
like
a
alternative.
little bit of whatever it is.
Yeah.
Alternative. Yeah. But
He's
he's
versatile.
an indie artist. Yeah, and so he does online concerts because he's in Canada, and it's harder to travel and stuff. And he has Patreon, and so, yeah. So he does online concerts, and he has one tomorrow. I think ticket sales, it's like $10, and it's over Zoom, and it's always just fun to hang out and stuff. But
okay,
I think tickets stop.
Yeah,
selling
he's
at
super
midnight.
sweet. He's
Yeah, he's awesome.
Brandon's super sweet.
Well, that's cool.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I just
Manders,
put two
do
and
you
two
use
together.
do
Lacey, I
what?
just put two and two together with Lacey. You're the one that was up here a couple months ago talking about Tom McDonald on Triple
Her and
T.
Tim were yes.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
Lacey.
I just put it together. Okay.
And that
I'm
beginning
close.
being hard, they were both going at it, ended up forming a new friendship. Well, the Bitter Betties all came over and we all got to know and look at the friendships over a disagreement about music. And we all found common ground and look at us all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
everybody likes threesomes and sucking dick up on this panel. That's all I can say.
But do we?
Well, we might not like it, but we do it.
I can't do it anymore because my mouth don't open no more. So.
Oh, he could just all we need is your lips, baby. Keep your teeth closed. We get through the lip. Just the tip. The lip with the tip. Hey, we can make a song out of that. I'll take the tip with the lip. Take the lips and the tips.
He was on No Good Bastards with Tom. He's asking about.
And
Heart
no
emojis
more
and
heart
no good
emojis.
bastards.
Yeah,
or-
and heart. Yeah, and heart emojis. Yeah, yeah.
And the church song.
Yep.
Yeah, church. They have an album together called "As Far as the Stars."
As far as the stars. Yep.
Yeah.
Brandon
I
also
don't know why
has
that
the-
seems extra long today.
Brandon also has a few songs of his own that Tom was on, which is like
Oh yeah, Space Trash.
Space Trash,
and Wave.
I think he's in the background of Wave.
This,
like in the
this
video.
time.
This time, yes.
This
Or
time,
not
yeah,
Wave.
that's it.
Yeah, he was.
He
in
was
the
just in the
video.
background
Well,
of Wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
is he
anyways.
gonna ever do an album with Church again?
Tom?
not
with
our
church?
church.
No,
We're talking about-
Brandon.
Oh,
Oh no,
Brandon
Church
No,
never
there's
done
a
is
one.
the name of the
song
song.
called Church. It's
Yeah.
called
Oh.
Yeah,
there's
there's
a
a,
song
yeah,
called
there's a
Church.
song called
Yeah.
Church. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought they had done a song together.
Or
Menace,
like
yes, I do.
travelers that he
Okay.
denies existed.
And then
I
that's
know her
right.
from
And
the Facebook
he's
group.
he's good friends with Tom. Gotcha. That's right. Okay, okay. All right, everybody. You know the rules, Maka. You don't have to go home, but
But you can't stay here, motherfuckers.
motherfuckers, titties and ass, go lick you some, grab some.
You know,
Alright.